Okay, so hopefully it just continues. Had to go quiet the dogs. Alright, so as we were saying before so rudely interrupted by wildlife, Mickle the Knuckle. This is a very happy energy. Being childlike, your childlike innocence, your inner child being playful. It's kind of like he's sitting there on a ball, butt naked, but just giggling. Just being playful, youthful. Okay. Masculine energy number 6 is they've gone through that rebirth. They are their pineal gland, their third eye is open, their other chakra, is pinging. They're feeling the higher vibration in their fingers, and they're needing to look at things from that new perspective, taking a look at the light that they are shining is illuminating not only shadow self of things they've done, but a shadow self of others. And they're needing to, see that for what it is, and with love and light, and move on. Okay. Recent past, spirit, for the collective, please. Recent past energy. And the recent past energy of their divine counterpart, the one that they're thinking about, the one on their heart. Spirit, give us true and precise messages for the collective regarding their career sector. Cards are upside down. Regarding their career, true and precise messages, please. And current energies. And near future messages, Spirit. There's some that are sticking up and just being led to take them, so I am doing so. Usually we split the deck. It's a lot of cards, Spirit. Hang on. Okay. Spirit saying yes. Alright. Messages from your ancestors. Spirit, bring in the messages of their ancestors that have gone before them. In messages from them through Spirit Wheel. And the messages from their spirit guides. May my spirit guides be totem to bring forth messages, true and precise, for their spirit guide messages. Okay, in the recent past, okay, we have, for the collective, the 5 of Bones, 5 of Wands, seeing the masks they wore, or you wore, either you or your counterpart. This is the energy of whoever's watching usually, and this is the counterpart, the divine counterpart. However, if the energies feel switched, then so it be. So 5 of Wands, you can see why it looks like this is kind of like an Ebenezer Scrooge moment where they've been shown the masks they were wearing, the deceit, the lies, the behavior they were conducting their day-to-day life through. Knight of, Page or Princess, Prince, my bad, Prince of Bows. It's a feather, so I have to remember what one for this. It's like the like the Page of Swords I'm hearing, but it's a feather of bow and arrow. I get the energy of fleeing the scene. For some, you might think that it's a message coming in, but I think here in this situation, this is a message coming in with the hawk, bringing a message through via a feather, which is of honor. Feather is very honorable message regarding someone fleeing the situation, leaving behind the things they no longer, someone leaving energetically, departing. And it's coming through as this hawk. And here we have an eagle. So we have masculine energy in this card, feminine energy in this card, Knight of bow and arrows or Knight of swords. Knight of swords is usually coming forth and with their truth, they're wielding their sword of truth. And here she has the two swords, but not in a friendly manner. This is very assertive, aggressive energy really, with the storm clouds all around it, trying to cause confusion. I'm getting with this energy of this. In the recent past, someone was playing mind games, perhaps pretending to be something they weren't, with that. But with all the clouds around it, they were trying to stir up enough confusion to keep someone wondering, keep someone second guessing, while they wanted them to view them as a majestic eagle, but truly they were just stirring a storm. Wow, good thing that's in the past energy, right? So in their counterparts, though, were, let's see, the Three of Crystals here was about a third-party situation. They knew something stunk about this connection, about this three-party situation, that it was not for their highest good and that they had to leave this behind. It was nothing but being crucified. Their character was being crucified through this third-party situation. People they worked with, other people that they worked with, or their other halves, co-workers. Nonetheless, it was like being stoned. I'm getting that someone was being stoned, crucified via being a stoning. Oh, what is this? Like a stoning. They just kept trying to find ways to, like this energy, trying to cause confusion so you couldn't really tell they were causing a storm. In the essence, on the other person's part, it was like they were stoning them, character assassination. And it was personal. It was destroying their passion. So they had to take a leap of faith forward and move forward with spirit, not allowing this to hold them back. And that they knew that it was a toxic situation. They surrendered it to spirit and took the leap of faith forward to move forward. And the Sun card was here to shine on them, to give them guidance, again, showing them that they can soar above the storm clouds with this feminine energy, the eagle, flying high and having victory and celebration and high honor. To leave the situation with honor. To save face. Okay, that's what I got with that. Judgment came in, of course. This was like we thought. Okay, yeah. So like we thought here with this scenario, the vision, if I could just print from my mind the visuals I get from spirit, it would be easier than reading cards. But this third-party situation card with something that stinks, they were like, it's almost like a skunk spraying, right? Skunk might look cute and fuzzy and innocent until it sprays and then everything stinks. And that's kind of what it was. It was only a matter of time before they kept spraying and someone caught who the villain was doing the spraying. Anyways, Judgment card came in. Regarding this situation, again, I'm getting a crucifixion almost here of someone in the workplace. It was a three-party situation. They held this other party on a pedestal. They looked up to this person, and perhaps this person is higher up, Because here it's on a pedestal, here it's on a pedestal. He's up in the air here, and here they're looking up. Everything is like looking up. So this person looked up to this person. They expected calm waters. And they, let's see. Were crucified instead. All right. So when they were supposed to be, this is almost a divine counterpart. I get that the triggers, these things were supposed to trigger the other party so that they would go within and heal them. But the devil energy, their toxicity about them, the lifestyle this other person lived was of one of mind games, one of not of honor, not of truth, honesty, honor, but games, malicious mind games I'm getting. They didn't think there were others involved in this game around them in the workplace. Others were around in this game. Whoever was crucified, their character was crucified. The connection was divided. Okay. Judgment. Well, this isn't judgment, but judgment came. But Hierophant is here, and this, I'm feeling the card here of judgment, of this person that was held, looked up to, was the one being judged. While they didn't even realize they were really being judged from the divine, from spirit. They were acting like they were high and mighty to the people that worked under them, the people that worked with them, the people they were playing games with. They thought they could strut their stuff and show off in this game they played. And with the mind games, it was also something to do with sex as well, only because this key here with all the keys on it is reminding me of those you hear on, I don't know, years ago on TV. I don't remember what show it was. Maybe like Housewives or something. Who knows? But it's where this company would get together and they would exchange room keys in a hotel. And that's who they ended up with. So why that's coming up with this is something to do with that kind of scenario. There was some kind of bet or game played as to who would get the key to the room type thing or something. This game there was like a puzzle, like this game played so many different avenues, like almost a chess game. They kept moving their pieces around, trying to find a way to not necessarily go into checkmate, but they wanted to just keep the game going, so they would just keep playing, moving the pieces around in these lives. Wow. Okay, but the devil energy clearly in the workplace. They were wearing a mask, pretending to be something they were not, trying to destroy someone's heart, trying to chain someone down to this toxicity, this game. And here it is, a innocent little hummingbird, sweet, pretty. All they do is, flitter around. But blood was spilt over this situation. Storm clouds came in. Judgment arrived. Things died off. Their mask was shown. Their true identity was seen and revealed to this energy, this person. That's why they were able to move forward, because the true identity of the game, things were shown to this person. Wow. Well, this took I was really hoping the messages today would be lighter than the last 2 days. I'm not going to lie, it really did. but I just bring to you what Spirit brings to me through the cards. The cards are really just images. Spirit's words just come through. All right, number 9, near completion. Big winds, moon. Someone, on the prowl. Someone was ready to pounce, wearing a mask. Maybe their mask fell off. Spirits, this is the messages from ancestors, no less. Even the ancestors knew they were wearing a mask. They weren't having self-discipline, and spirit. Their ancestors kept giving them signs and synchronicities, trying to show them that through psychic abilities that they needed to have self-discipline, to take that leadership role in their path, in their soul purpose. This was a divine counterpart. Someone, deep soul connection to this person that they didn't realize was such a deep connection that they were playing mind games with. The person that was, of course, if it was a divine feminine or a divine masculine, but I'll leave for you to decide in your situation. This is also regarding a 3-party situation, a 4-party situation, like we said with the keys. It's like whoever they ended up with that day. Okay, Butterfly Clan, about mental clarity, the awakening, the beauty of it, infinite. What goes around comes around is the beauty of it in this mental clarity. Someone, this person, was transformed. They went through their transformation, their soul rebirth, death and rebirth, and it brought them calmer waters because they were able to move on to that calm water, even though they could still view things from a higher perspective. They seen the energy of this person. They saw this playing out, but because they were being directed to continue in their mission, perhaps they were supposed to heal this person. Corn planting moon, balancing the energy, honesty, emotions, number 3. And body, mind, and soul. Being encouraged by ancestors to be honest regarding their emotions, to express their emotions. They were being detached from their emotions regarding this situation. They were not balanced, and they were refused to balance their energy. Regardless to what the elders were bringing forward to them in messages, they continued to plant seeds in the old crops, the old way, the old crops. Nothing can grow. Okay, moving forward. Oh, we got these 2 cards yesterday, I think, or the day before. Yesterday was a long day, I'm just saying. The silver bow is all about love. This music is, this silver bow brings music to their ears. It was a higher connection with this dove here with a red heart on it. And that this person has turned the back to the toxicity, the forbidden fruits, and maintained what was divine in waiting and playing the music, healing, blossoming, or with things blossoming all around her. This could be male or female. Knowing that the spirit was bringing this higher connection to her, she just sat there waiting, trusting spirit. All right, mirror perception, knowing that someone was wearing a mask, that they were not who they presented to be, but this person saw through it, but also had to continue on the journey, the guidance of spirit, listening to their higher self. There's a high priestess that saw and knew the truth behind the situation. She saw the deceit, was given the perception, the higher perception, yes, because she could read the energy and the devil, the darkness of it, but still being guided to be youthful like a child and just allow things to go as they were, to continue healing and sending energy to this counterpart in hopes that they would be awakened, that they would get balanced. I'm sorry for whoever goes through this. My thoughts are with you. So we have Knight of Wands, which we've seen, right? The player, right? Swapping keys in and out, the games, the mind games, not being who they were. They have a mask on here. Okay, this doesn't have to be you. That could be, but it could be someone in the collective, or it could be your counterpart. Either way, you know your situation, but the games that were played, mind games, and something about this. They were protecting themselves, though, bringing forth communication. Perhaps there's a communication also coming in from this person. Maybe there hasn't been any communication recently, but they are ready to communicate, perhaps not in the truth yet, perhaps not bringing their full honesty forward yet, but perhaps communication is ready to come forward. This is a King of Cups, getting that this is more like your energy. The King of Cups sitting here nurturing themselves, knowing that they've seen the light, they understand the science behind the journey, and that things will grow as spiritual, as divinely guided. So they know they're protected. So he has this funny grin on his face, just sitting there holding his cup of self-love, nurturing himself. Because it doesn't, in the end, it doesn't matter what people say about someone. It doesn't matter what people think, right? That's just a reflection of their character. It is not a reflection of you, regardless of what they say. That it just shows their low mentality, low vibration. All right, but you're coming to a crossroads here, to a sword. Someone feels blinded. They're seeing things with their third eye. The spirit shows them with vision, whether it's in the dreams or other visions that are like through downloads. It's not something they had to see with their two eyes, because you are very intuitive, but perhaps it did cause you to come to a crossroads, needing to make that decision to stay in this storm cloud or move forward. In this Queen of Wands, moving forward, protecting still that flame connection, the divine connection, standing in her power, and turning her back to the storm clouds that were there, but still protecting the flame in the event that the storm cloud passes. Okay, makes sense. A very 3D mentality was at play about the crow and the coyote. Holy mountains, goodness. This is a lot. Oh my goodness. Water. This has to be two different. This guy keeps showing up. I feel like going this way. Not sure if this is two different. Give me a minute to see if this is two different storylines. Number 9, near completion. Uprooted the old belief system, middle world. This is the 3D, the earth. Dancing like a flame of fire, passionately being motivated, and perhaps the situation motivated them to grow, to uproot belief systems, to go within their roots and heal old traumas that were within, which is what that divine connection is actually about, right? It's about when you're triggered, these things, whether they were games or however it played out, jealousy, etc., it triggers you to go within as your childhood and look back as to what this triggers up in you of situations that might mimic, but really it's about the energy that it brings, the feeling that it brings to you. What in your childhood does it remind you of? And then that first thing that comes to mind is what you need to heal. You need to go in, revisit that situation as an adult in your mind, right? And love yourself as that child, and reassure yourself as that child that everything's okay, and forgive other people for the trauma. Forgive yourself for allowing it. Not that you allowed it, but it's a sense of the act of forgiveness is healing, okay? and it helps you to put that outer protection around you, knowing that you can heal from this, and then you grow further from that and strengthen, and you are more. And remember, you are divinely protected if you're still in this journey or still in this situation. Know you are divinely protected, but what the situation is all about really is healing those inner traumas, your deep-rooted traumas, and uprooting those belief systems that you were holding yourself to that sometimes made you see things differently than you would now as a high priestess. Number 9 card, near completion. The crow card, number 4, you are divinely protected. Again, with the crow, birds of synchronicity. This, you look at the crown chakra here is very lit up, pinging, wide open. You are receiving the messages from spirit. You're receiving that aha moment. Your third eye is open. You are seeing things. Your throat chakra is open so that you can speak your truth, speak your mind, right? From the heart, because here I see not only the heart chakra being opened, but there's like a bridge from the heart to the throat chakra. So you're speaking your truth with emotional intelligence, not just spouting off, not just reacting, but replying to situations and making your move like a chess game, right? Making an intelligent move, not just a reaction or a knee-jerk reaction, not spouting off in anger. Regarding things, and this is regarding things that have happened before, but also this crow is looking at this situation from that higher perspective, with that enlightenment regarding that situation. So they knew this was coming because Spirit's shown them as a high priestess energy, especially, that you have the knowing of the past, present, and future in some form. Spirit has shown you. Okay, and Spirit has given you messages and synchronicities about that coyote, that sly fox energy. Not that it's a fox, but number 3, body, mind, and soul, is the coyote. Reminds me of this, as cute as he is, waiting in the distance for the sun to go down to pounce, waiting for the right moment to attack, and not be caught. The coyote doesn't get caught, right? It's the sheep or the wolf in sheep's clothing is the coyote in that one cartoon when we were young. The coyote. I don't remember his name though. Anyway, it was the coyote, and he would cover himself pretend to be the sheep and then go steal a sheep. He's trying to steal the innocence. The sheep represents the innocence. And this coyote was trying to destroy your innocence, crucify your reputation or your character, making steal your innocence in the sense of making you come down to their level of low vibration, bringing you down to the devil energy, and to clog and give you confusion regarding your third eye, your psyche power. Here I see the crown chakra wide open and pinging. So this person was a divine counterpart as well, who should have been able to wear the feather of honor if they were in their power, if they were healing themselves, but instead they were low vibrational, low. They're not unintelligent, but they're just acting. They're just not using their intelligence that they were given. Because I want to say low intelligence, but seriously, the person has intelligence. Very keen enough to play, he's trying to prove his intelligence. Thank you, Spirit. He's trying to improve his intelligence by playing the chess game in life with people's lives. Although his ancestors would tell you that he should have been able to wear the feathers of honor. Perhaps in past lives they did, but they have fallen. The feathers of honor have fallen because this person's either indulgence in drugs, alcohol, or other things that keep him trapped in this game mentality of toxicity. That's a deep message. Don't want to be that guy. Person, I should say, because it could be guy or girl. It does feel like a masculine energy, even though masculine energy, meaning of, you know, it could be a divine masculine energy, but we all have masculine or feminine energy in us. Holy mountain number 7, divinely protected, divinely regarding this union. It's trying to say that yes, this was a highly regarded union that should have come together and exploded with fireworks. When they came together in unity, it would have exploded with fireworks, blessing them both with all abundance, and would have many moons here would have given glory. And in the back shadow grounds, I see almost like a chief's feathers back here. What do they call it when it's a paper, a watermark in the print? It's like a watermark in this image behind it of like chief feathers. So this should have been a highly regarded and union that would have brought them to this moment of explosive enlightenment had they made the journey to the top. But I'm getting that since this is here and these three are going this way, this is what led to this moment. And someone made it to the top of this mountain, but there's only one person at the top of this mountain. There's no union. Even though it should have been a union, it should have been the pair. And here we have a ghost dancer in 22. So this could be the group or the masculine that we got that had possibly passed on, because that's why there's only one at the top. Maybe he passed on from the toxicity, the devil energy, whatever that is, whether it was the drugs, alcohol, or just something that caused him low vibrational to leave. Again, this person has that same watermark of feathers all around. I'm going to hold this up so you can see what I mean. Okay. I don't know if you can see it, but this person's dancing, but on the other side, other side of, like spiritually speaking, they crossed over. This person is a ghost dancing, celebrating their crossing over. You know, they're not feeling any pain anymore. They're not feeling that toxicity or the low vibration anymore because they've crossed over from that. And with all these like trees in the background that are like just dead sticks. It doesn't look like a lower, I mean, we have color here, so I'm not saying they went, you know, to the dark side, but I mean, they were a divine counterpart. So aside from this game they played, or divine, or the toxicity in their life, perhaps they still worked at doing enough to keep them, and perhaps they reincarnated for some. But this energy is that this is what they went through, and they should have both made it here, but one made it here and one made it here. Okay, for whoever this is for, you know who this is. This has already occurred. This death feels like it's already occurred recently. The moon card, number 10, but 10 breaks to a 1, and here we have the divine feminine standing in her power, blessed by the red. Looks like it's a masculine like energy, right? Very powerful energy, fire energy. But the moon card, or moons going around in circle, remind us of feminine energy, of the circle of life, right? It goes around, just the phases of life, the phase of the moon. With what goes around comes around type thing. And here we have the cleansing of the water, number 7, again with divine number, divinely protected, things that were cleansed away through the holy water. And in this, there's a raindrop in the very center that looks like a heart that I'm seeing, with almost like an angel, and there's a star here in this globe of water, divinely protected, cleansed. This toxicity was cleansed through the moon, perhaps through the moon cycles, perhaps spiritually, perhaps they went through this death, and they finally went through their transformation, their death and rebirth of their soul, through their cycle of, you know, like the moon cycle, and cleansed the old away and are coming out that new person. This is getting crazy. Okay, let's get clarifications. I do want to pull a couple cards. Spirit, give us some clarification. Okay, clarification on these cards. Taking what stood up, because I wouldn't normally, but I feel like I'm supposed to. Clarification on this ghost dance, Spirit. What can you give us about the ghost dance? And the moon and the water. All right, let's take a look. Knight of Wands, yeah, regarding the lovers, he was a player in and out regarding this love connection. And you see here he was serenading her like as she was walking. Number 6, giving equal give and take here by playing the music and serenading her. She was, you know, is leading her as she's headed towards him. Regarding this union, number 2 is the union card with the King of Cups here, knowing that he's filled his cup with self-love. 2 of Swords, seeing with the third eye what brought at the crossroads was this fight. The 7 of Wands, 7 of Peace plates here, but it's be equivalent to 7 of Wands. But standing up for what they believe, or feeling like people were battling them, standing in their way of success, standing in the way of moving forward, of forward movement, thank you. And the Queen of Wands here is the maiden of vessel, moving forward. Here she is protecting that divine connection, the knowing her soul purpose and mission, and stepping and ready, carrying on, moving forward solo, because this didn't work out. There was something that was blocking it, something that was standing in its way, and it was that devil energy standing in the way. So she had to move on herself for her soul purpose and her mission, and pick up the, it's like picking up the baton and carry on, right? Because he's no longer there in the picture. He wasn't able to succeed at his purpose. But here, know that there will be victory, even if it's even if it's at gunpoint. I'm pretty sure the gunpoint is the victor. Let's see. 6. It's like cowboys and Indians. Different victory. It says victory, but what I'm noticing with this is, while you have the Indians in the background, the cowboy here on the ground with the gun is holding a gun to another cowboy. In this, it looks like another, like a military cowboy, an Englishman or something, right? He's holding his foot on his back. So he's coming against one of his own. The 3 of them, they're coming against somebody. I don't know. I hate to make it sound divided, but the point would be is they, you know, this union was supposed to be, they destroyed and was crucifying someone that was meant for them, on his side, her side, whatever. Since this is, you know, sides, it's cowboys and Indians. Not, you know, treating them like they were the villain. Treating this one no better, this union no better than an enemy. Wow. Hence the coyote pretending to be something. But Spirit shown that the maiden of vessel here, the Queen of Wands, was to be creative, create their own new beginning, and move forward. Get back on the horse and move forward. Climb to that whole top of that holy mountain, even if it is alone. So that the sun can shine on them. Number 10, an ending to this connection, the way I'm feeling, with this being center. Okay, so let's take a look at the ghost dancer. 5, a change and an ending. This crops were dead, hence the ghost dance, or the ghost is dead as well, right? The crops here in this picture are all dead. The tree's dead. It's not equal give and take. It's a change. 5. Things had to change. These are dead. So time to cultivate and create something new. The sun has set on this situation, this person. And with the medicine wheel here is showing the sun set on that. And it's time for the sun to rise, a new sun to rise. Because you have a sun setting here, and a sun here, and a sun here. And then you have the moon, of course. But it's not the same sun, is the point. So something new is coming in its place. With the moon changing cycles, Spirit moved things around. Number 9, Thunderbird, flying, soaring above in faith and of Spirit, being grateful for the change, being grateful for things that are bringing peace to their life. Regarding this water, this cleansing is 1, a peace pipe, moving forward solo, 1, with the 1 Thunderbird flying, soaring above, because this was dead and it's time to heal from it and move on, but stay in your mission, stay in your soul purpose for whoever this message is for. Spirit, what guidance? I know that was guidance, but what guidance, please? The Lovers. The Warrior of Pipe, taking control of the situation of passion, moving forward. Go on the union, meditate and listen to spiritual guidance. Number 4, you are protected. Number 21, regarding this battle, it's an ending, the old world, the end of that cycle and a beginning of a new cycle. You're divinely guided, divinely protected, and guided, I'm sure. And the Horse Thief here, regarding someone that was something they were not. 7, the Horse Thief, toxicity. But contentment, the Sun, time to move forward, time to be content with equal balance. The Sun card is here again. And the Chief of Pipes, the Chief of Indian Chief here, is bringing peace, the peace pipe to the tribe to give peace to the situation, which is what I feel like this water did as well, but it's falling here. Recommendation for, yeah, exactly. The ghost dance, the scout, was the sheep in wolf's clothing. Having strength with the Thunderbird to move forward. Matriarch of Pipes, again with the peace pipe, and it was regarding turning her back to this fox or coyote in the background of this picture, but bringing peace to the situation. Advice is the Chief of Vessels, allow Spirit to guide you forward, move forward in this vessel with your spirit guides. But there's only a spirit guide with one person. Be the shaman, the change that the world, be the change you want to see in the world regarding this, your union with self. To allow the healing, to allow this change, to go within and guide, shine your own light as a hermit. Okay, I'm going to see if I get anything with these. I don't know if I will, but I am going to shuffle these to see what one Spirit wants to come up. I haven't used these in a while. So if you have earbuds, you might want to take them out. I have the 11th house, so you can check to see what your 11th house is. Okay. For humanity's sakes, for your hopes and wishes, and just do it. Get mission for your future, for the future of society, of the earth. You are being given freedom of this connection, any association to this connection, and you will have this. Your circle of friends is showing up as your own tribe. You know, have peace within your tribe, your circle of friends. the second house, what are your beliefs? Uproot your old belief systems and be true to your new belief systems. What is it you truly value? Toxicity, games, or do you truly value this union, this mission? Use your resources wisely. Know that everything is divine timing. Patiently, here in the second house, sun sign is you have to be patient while spirit moves things around, and you will still get spirit is still providing you what you need. You are divinely protected, but you will still also are being, they're moving things around so you get your wish fulfillment, what you want. The need of control, you need to release need for control or the obsession of this specific connection of that set situation, because it has come to an end. The power struggle here, wherever it went. I feel like it was here, the power struggle. And then here. Okay, I guess I lost it. Oh, here, power struggle. He looks like he's trying to struggle taking control of that horse. Resurrect. Do or die. You must. Okay, so this is odd. Resurrect your passion for your spirit, your soul purpose. Resurrect the passion for your mission, because you may feel like it died with this when this person either whatever this happened, whether this person went through a soul and death and rebirth, or if they literally crossed over. I was getting the, for some it may be soul death and rebirth, but for others this person crossed over. So Spirit's saying you need to, from the heart, get to the heart of the matter regarding what this was truly about. It's truly about the union with self and being in mission, soul purpose. So you need to do or die. You must get into mission. You must get into your soul purpose and continue on. Resurrect that passion that you had for this union into the purpose, the mission, and you will still get what you want. Spirit will still bless you with a divine love. Oh, I should have took notes. This is getting deep. The white buffalo spirit, again, with what you need, you'll be provided for. Know that that's the promise of this white wolf. Okay, for some it could be a white wolf totem, but there's a white buffalo calf spirit. Is the promise of that white buffalo is that you will always have what you need. Spirit will always provide you with your needs. They will always be met because you are divinely protected. So that's this is coming across strong here. And the tracker, someone was a tracker. Perhaps you need to track something down. Also, in water here reminds me, usually if you see a body of water just flowing in a dream, it usually does mean someone has passed on, and it's, just continue to move on as the water. Yes, things change, just as the riverbeds change as the water flows through it. Allow Spirit to flow through you and make the changes needed to heal you regarding this. And still answer the call. The Spirit is sending you the rainbow, that you have come through the storm, and the rainbow is there to bless you, to shine on you. Sacred space. Create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. Aphasia bold. Ooh, another cat. Sound of the horn. Unleash your adventurous side. Take risks and be daring. Yeah, if you're going to climb that mountain alone, you're going to have to take a risk. You're going to have to, be bold and daring, but know that Spirit is here with you. And if you need help from the collective, from your tribe, sound the horn, is I'm hearing. That's not in the card, that's just what I'm getting from Spirit. Guinevere, it was true love. Romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver a great love to you. Yes, because you had the stirring in your heart for this person. Spirit's saying that you're still going to get it. May not be what you thought it was, may not be what it looked like, or what this person, but Spirit is still, the universe is still delivering to you. Okay. From the angels of compassion, self-criticism is diminishing. This is always, purple is always a very royal color, I think. Your sense of self-worth, yes, you are blessed, you're certainly worthy, you are strong, you are able to do this mission on your own. Be courageous, embrace the masculine energy within you and conquer, be a warrior. Know that all this that you went through, or if it's your counterpart, but it made you stronger. You know you've rose above it. You've grown from this. And hopefully not with don't harden or don't grow a cold heart from it, but open your heart up still to unconditional love. Just use that love to nurture yourself at this time as you move forward in your mission. Also I have yeah, your dreams are coming true. Don't worry. Spirit's got you. Number 8, emotional withdrawal. Do not withdraw emotionally. You may have to pull back some energy from the situation. You probably already did this, but Spirit's saying emotional withdrawal. Don't. Just go within and meditate and ask for spiritual guidance, and you will be given new vitality. So let's see what we get with these. Fifth house, creativity. You're going to have to be creative to. Number 11, divine number. Be creative to put a smile on your face, to shine your light. Lunar eclipse, number 7, is about the change that is taking place. And this person here looks, yeah. Uranus, the genius within you. Spirit is reaching down to you and pulling you up. And know that you will be abundant. Another number 7 with Jupiter here. The lightning bolt is has struck, but know that you will be financially abundant in all things. So this is what I have for you for today. Again, very deep message. If you would like a personal reading, email me. If this is your situation and you've battled this, then my heart goes out to you. Have a blessed day. Namaste.